What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another competition video for you guys. This comp is another qualifier for the USA Climbing Youth Regionals, but this comp was a bit harder than the other comps that I've done, and you'll see why soon. But starting off, I just went around and did some easy warm-ups, just trying to get a feel for this gym setting style. After doing some warm-ups, I started trying some of the harder ones like this one here. This one's number 37, so it's about right in the middle of the hard climbs. It had this kind of big jump to blind crimp, and also this like really bad crimp in the middle that you could use to like catch yourself when you went to the blind crimp, but I just kept like missing it. So I decided that I was going to move on and come back and try it later. So I moved on to number 36, which was kind of a power endurance-y climb on these big slopers. My first attempt felt pretty good until I got to this top part, which was this insane like compression move with a really bad crimp and an even worse sloper. My second attempt, I kind of forgot my beta. But my third attempt, I remembered you had to use the hold I was holding with my left hand to bump off of to get to the next sloper. But when I got back to the top, I was just trying everything because the top part was just so hard. I don't think anyone got this climb. Like, I think it might have just been impossible. I decided to move on to a different one because I knew I wasn't going to get that sloper one, plus it took up just so much of my power and I didn't want to waste it all on a climb that I probably wasn't going to get anyways. But this one's number 38, and just from the start of it, I knew it was going to be really hard because I was shaking just trying to get into the right starting position, and all the holds are just terrible. So I moved on to 31 just because it was already like an hour into the comp and I only had the 2 warm-up climbs on my score sheet. So I just started to do some of the easier ones just to get some more points on the board, and by doing this one it was a nice way to get some momentum back and, you know, feel good on the wall. Plus, another thing that made this comp really hard was how long all the lines were for some of the climbs. Like, I'm not joking when I say I probably had to wait up to 20 minutes for just one attempt sometimes. And by the time it was my turn, I wasn't warm anymore, so it made it harder to climb. And I moved on to number 34. It was a mix of some kind of big moves and some pretty bad holds. These pinches right here were really bad, like they had no texture on them at all. And then going to the finish, I hit my elbow on this big purple hold, so it like messed up how I was trying to grab the finish. but the second attempt I made sure not to hit my elbow. Then since 32 was right here, I also tried this one. It was a cool climb with these pretty good slopers. I really like the second to last move with this big jump. After doing that one, I decided that I was going to go back and see if I could get number 37. And this time I stuck the big jump, and then their top was just even harder because all the feet were just terrible and I was like really stretched out. Moved on to number 35, which is this slab. The start of the climb wasn't very hard, but the last move of this climb was really weird because the foot was really bad and all the handholds were also just as bad, so I had like no idea what to do. I only tried this one once because I was running out of time to get more climbs. So I found this area right next to the slab with only like one other person in line, so I didn't have to wait at all to do this white one, which I just wanted to do to replace the score of my warm-up that I still had on my scorecard. And there was only about like 5 minutes left, so I just decided to do this slab. Still ended the comp in 4th place, which pretty much secures my place in regionals since I also won the last comp. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe.